that run to turn this year into something special. The team you're playing tonight, they don't care about your hopes or your dreams or what any of you are visualizing. We lose this game, we're out of the tournament before it even gets started, and the rest of the league gets the scent of blood. Don't get so lost in the clouds that you trip over what's right in front of your face. You take it one possession at a time, one rotation at a time. Make the pass. Trust your teammates. Trust the work. We are not winning any trophies tonight, gentlemen. Just focus on beating the team that's in front of you.
Yep.
All right? Bring it in. Win on three.
All right.
1, 2, 3, win! Let's go. Let's go.
Hi folks, glad to have you with us here. You're watching the East quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. We're excited to bring it to you. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for him.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition's side, just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Dick. Then it's Chris Boucher. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Ingram in at power forward. And for the Celtics, Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Baldwin in at the 1. And one of these teams tonight will be moving on to the NBA Cup semifinals on the Eastern Conference side. The other will be out.
And we've been looking forward to this for a while. It's when we get to see how much fun this tournament is. It's do or die time, and there are no second chances in the NBA Cup.
And this is, of course, a critical game for MP to come through and help his team stay alive in the battle for the NBA Cup. I'm anticipating the intensity to be a little more ramped up in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can sense that element of urgency. We're going to see players diving for the loose balls, hounding defense, some fast-paced action end-to-end. All eyes, including mine, will be on how MP rises to the occasion.
Launches it, hits the three-pointer. Baldwin's got his second bucket on the night.
You love how Tatum gets others involved. He doesn't want to do it all by himself out there.
Now here's Quickley. Defense is right there. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Boston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. This one for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Now here's Quickly. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Baldwin, guarded by Dick. Baldwin's shot is good. Baldwin's got 11.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every. Possession.
Now here's Ingram. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Outside Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Boucher, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Here's Baldwin, guarded by Barrett. Baldwin's shot is good.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Boston on offense. This run now up to 13-2. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, Klecht in their last time out against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 59 points, and they just couldn't stop him. Every time he let it go, you expected it to go in. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Now here's Quickly, and he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Here's Baldwin. Boston, no good that time either. Raptors trail by 11. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
The 3 is up. Baldwin's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Ingram. Quickly from outside. Sinks it from distance. Quickly's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Changes for Boston. Al Horford's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Brown. And Holiday subbed in for White. Baldwin. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. 6-point game. Pass to Abaji. Now Barrett. Inside. Here's Mobo. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Baldwin's shot is good.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
To the inside. Pass to Mobo. They set a pick. Here's Agbaji. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Counted from distance. He's got 18.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack. At its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And as we And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Then there's Drew Holiday, and it's Hauser in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And during the first few seasons of Immanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Grant.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his past has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Immanuel Quickley is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra-aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And while tonight is a Cup quarterfinal match, this game still counts in the regular season standings, Grant.
Yeah, BA, and the semifinal will as well. It's only the NBA Cup championship that is separate from the regular season.
Dick, he's checked in for Castleton. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And it's Quickley with a miss. Boston leading by 12. Here's Baldwin. And the Celtics another 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Pass to Quickley. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Drains the triple.
Cole, 12 straight points. Off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Dick. Driving in. Shoots over Brown. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Dick's got his first basket.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Here's Baldwin. And the Celtics another 3.
and just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Some changes for Toronto. Brandon Ingram comes in for Abaji, and Barrett subbed in for Quickly. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Raptors trail by 17. Pass to Ingram. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
From behind the arc. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Barrett. Back to Ingram. Second chance effort. It's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics. The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Abaji's checked in for Toronto. Here's Baldwin. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Celtics.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Over to the wing. Pass to Walter. Now here's Ingram. To end the run. And Porzingis with the block.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's Ingram. And Porzingis with the block.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3, Barrett. Boston pulls it in. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And so it's Boston, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hello, and swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Celtics.
They're efficient. They play to their strengths. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots they feel confident about. If they don't feel confident, they make the next pass.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The The Raptors shooting only 27% for today's game. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
So for Toronto right now, we've got Brandon Ingram. Immanuel Quickley is out there with Grady. Dick, then it's Chris Boucher, and it's Barrett in at the small forward position.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And there's a pick. Quickly from outside. Offensive rebound. Launches a three. Hauled in by Brown.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here. Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Baldwin's shot is good.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Boston foul.
And some changes.
Substitution on the court.
Two seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fires the three. And again for 3.
This is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. There's the 3. He's off on that one. And So it's the Boston Celtics, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. And they... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight.
Starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
We've got Drew Holiday, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Good! Another from three.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Barrett, and again, Toronto, no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to
Connects again from distance.
And with that make, he stands alone with the second most triples in a game.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. The three from Quickly. Boston pulls it in.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year. Good! Another from three.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Outside Dick. Down low. Here's Boucher. Queta pulls it in.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Oh, another one falls.
Another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for fourth most 60-point games in league history.
He's one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. I don't think you can make an argument against that. Dick, the pass to Barrett. That one no good. Nice D from Horford. Here's Baldwin. Three-pointer, no good. Now Ingram tries to spin move. So we see the Celtics taking the W here, showing the rest of the East.